Hey everybody, welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today I want to talk about spiders. I've had a spider tribal deck for years and years, but Eldritch Moon finally gave us a legendary spider, and with the ability to have a second color. Now, since this is a pretty old deck, it was mono green for the longest time. I used Kesa as the general, but now I have access to black. Now, I don't have a whole lot of black cards in here, but as I get around to it, I will, but this is what I'm operating with right now. These are the black cards that I just instantly added to it. Now, obviously, we have Cover of Darkness because it makes sense for people to fear spiders. Abrupt Decay is just too good not to play, as is Putrefy and Golgari Charm. Now, in Garrick's Wake and Crux of Fate gave me a little bit of board wipe when I absolutely need it. Now, Ether Revolt gave us the Bestiary here, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. This is a heavy creature deck, and most of you're gonna want to pay that one for creatures, obviously, to draw the card because your spiders are not. Let's just say spiders don't exactly break magic. Okay, what I do have is obviously the Primal Rage to give them all trample. I'm experimenting with a new camera, guys, so please be a little patient with this one. We have Alpha Status because let's face it, it's green tribal. City of Solitude, the Arachnus Web. My camera's a little close here, so we can't quite get the all that in there. Let's see if we can pull out a little bit. Maybe it'll still focus. Now, Tranquil Grove, this is a monster card. I swear to you, I love this card. A lot of people forget about it. Weatherlight gave us some good stuff. Now, I did. But Tranquil Cove, the ability that it stays out there, it just doesn't destroy all enchantments, and it's reusable. Yeah, I've got a few enchantments in here, but there are a lot of other enchantments, especially black or white, that you really don't want your opponents to have. And this, the ability to just repeatedly keep nuking all enchantments is a beautiful thing. Speaking of enchantments, obviously I have a Steely Resolve because I would really like, Spider Step Shroud. And then Raking Canopy. It's not that we need Raking Canopy per se, because just about every creature we have has reach. But this kind of fits that theme. Now, as I said, spiders do tend to be expensive, so that's why our ramp is going to go Soul Ring, Power Stone, E-Veg, Ranger's Path, and Sky Shroud Claim. Now, Sky Shroud Claim is an amazing card for, well, dual lands. I mean, in a lot of 3-color decks, this is going to go get your Bayou and your Tropical Island. I mean, this is amazing. Or your Rav duels or what have you. Sky Shroud Claim, an amazing card at common. We just don't see stuff like that anymore. Now, obviously, I have to have things like Spider Spawning because, let's face it, we got to have it. Overrun, we're playing as creatures. Praetor's Council, I really wish they would have, said, because Wizards, this is a memory issue that you like to avoid. Oh no, I have no max hand size because I played Praetor's Council 5 turns ago. It would have been so much simpler if it said you gain an emblem where you have no max hand size. Anyway, but they want to stick emblems to walkers only. Now, Seasons Past, the regrowth on steroids is amazing. Playing with Harmonize because it should not exist according to Morrow. It is just an absolute color pie break. It's not a bend. It's a break. And it's a great card. It exists, so we should play it. The reach. And, yeah, you know, this is amazing. Spider Fog. Love it. Hunter's Ambush is another, well, not as good as Spider Fog, but, you know, your dudes are still going to beat face. Gloom Widow's Feast. Kill a dude. Probably killing a dragon or an angel because, you know, those are dominant things. Now this, Heroic Intervention, is a great card. I've put it in here. I haven't actually played this since Ether Revolt came out. But Heroic Intervention, hexproof and indestructible, all your stuff, amazing. This is almost better than a counterspell when somebody tries to board wipe. Because your stuff is still there and nobody else's is, and it's beautiful, and I really like this card. I don't understand why it's so dang cheap. Anyway, I believe that puts us right, oh, of course, the Metallic Mimic, Spiders, with an additional 1/1 counter on it. That's the important part there. Now, Door of Destinies. Door of Destinies doesn't work in a lot of tribes simply because, focus camera, you have to play the door before you start casting your creatures. And the door costs 4, you know, and that's around the time you're going to start wanting to play your heavy spiders. So it actually works. Now, I've tried it with knights, and it does work with stuff like angels and dragons and stuff that cost a bunch. But stuff that are cheap, like elves, I've done played out all my elves by the time I can cast this Joker. So anyway, I like Door of Destinies. Kind of fits it pretty good. And of course, you know, Coat of Arms, because we're tribal, and it's Coat of Arms is some risky business, I know, but hey, it's good stuff. We're going to go through the spiders now. Obviously, we have had to start with the spider that started it all. Now, the giant spider is just iconic. He's not incredibly amazing, but he had to be in there. He's the first card that had Pseudo Reach. I believe now it's actually keyworded to where he does have reach. I'm just going to blow through a lot of these because a lot of these are just spiders. And we'll stop when we get to a spider that... Now Canopy Spider's pretty good for a 2 mana. 1/3 reach. Not bad, not bad. Death Touch. Death Touch is nice, especially with reach. Plated, the beefy spiders, beefy fat spiders, Archweaver, the Spinner, just big spiders. Silk Lash, come on, Silk Lash, focus in there. Acid Web. Are we going to focus at all, camera? Numbra. Hey, got to have the Snow Spider. Spitting. Woolly. Deadly Recluse. I'm having to get up this close because it's looking like the camera is having a hard time focusing when it's back. Now, Sentinel. I really love this Watcher in the Web. We're going to try to to come out here so that you can actually see what Watcher in the Web does. The whole card. Watcher in the Web can block an additional 7 creatures each combat. I thought that was absolutely just the funnest thing in the world for spiders. I like it. I like it a lot. Obviously, for random lands, we're going to run the Oran Reef, the Vastwood. I'm going to run Mutavault, Moot, however you want to say it. It's good no matter how you say it. But that is what I have got for Tribal Spiders. I love Ishkanah. This deck will probably undergo many different morphs. Spiders is a creature type they're not done with. They're going to keep printing them because they're on flavor of what they like to do. So I may have to update this one later on because Ishkanah really opens a whole lot of possibilities for what was traditionally a green deck. Like Ishkanah, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all let me know what you think. But for right now, it is time to shuffle and cut.